Hello and welcome to GMAX Studios. My name is Gorky M and today we are going to be talking about how to shoot a panorama. Any wide-angle depiction of a scene or situation in a painting or photograph is called a panorama. Photographically, we shoot this by panning our camera and taking multiple exposures and then blending them together in the software to create a panorama. So why would you want to shoot a panorama? Number one, maybe you don't have or are not carrying a wide angle lens. Secondly, you might not have place to move back in order to capture the entire scene. Thirdly, you might want to give your image a different look by elongating it horizontally, which also makes it look very cinematic. Or you might just want to avoid the distortion and convergence that comes along with using a wide-angle lens. So what all do you need to shoot a panorama? Well, to shoot the basic panorama, you just need a tripod. As time goes by and you become more experienced, you might decide to shoot it handheld as well. But if you are really serious about shooting panoramas, you might want to invest in a panoramic head which eliminates parallax error caused by the panning of the lens, or at least an L bracket which will allow you to shoot panoramas in both portrait and landscape mode. So let's talk about camera settings. Your camera should be on manual focus and you should select the point where you want to focus the image. Also, the exposure should be on manual mode. And thirdly, the white balance should also be manual so that it does not shift between exposures. So when you get the camera out, mount it on a tripod and make sure that the pan axis is loose so that the camera can move freely from left to right or right to left. But make sure that the horizon is absolutely level, otherwise your photograph will be skewed in one direction. So then you take the first exposure, pan the camera a little, take the second exposure till the end of the scene that you want to capture, making sure that there is at least a 25% overlap between the two images that you take, or between each image that you take. So now we take the images that we have shot into Adobe Lightroom, and under the photo option we have a tool called Photo Merge to Panorama, and when we click on this, Adobe Lightroom merges all the photographs automatically. We crop it to our taste, and due to the way we shot this, there was a portion of the sky that was missing, so we had to open it in Photoshop and do a content aware fill in order to fill the missing gap. Then we take the image back into Lightroom and make the final tweaks. Of course, we could have tweaked these images before we merge them, but then this is the way we decided to do it. And this is the final panorama. So each lens has a different characteristic, has a different look. And even sometimes though you might have a wide lens, you still might to capture the same field of view by shooting a panorama. So that's what we are going to do. We've got a 15mm lens. We're going to take a single image and then use a flat lens like a 50 or an 85 and create a panorama by not just taking pictures and shooting them horizontally but vertically as well. Panoramic images also have another great application, but we shall talk about that in another video. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel GMAX Studios, and until the next episode, bye-bye.